Okay, you are good, but you don't know the formula. You know the meaning of GDP. So the formula is C plus I plus M plus X minus Y.
Okay, that.
Google it out. It's very easy. C stands for consumption. I investment, money
Yeah.
supply, exports minus imports. So Google it out. It's easy. So yeah, what is the GDP rate in last fiscal year for India?
Um. Just so in last year, like, okay.
Last financial year.
Mm, 3.9 billion uh, dollar.
What is the size of Indian economy? Size of Indian economy in terms of USD, US dollars.
Um, so wait, growth rate, I think I remember GDP was 8.2%. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
the growth rate was 8.2%. When we talk about
8.2 was for 2023,
yes,
and
yes,
it's
yes.
so I'm talking about 2024.
Um, so in terms of nominal GDP, like I know our ranking, which
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fifth, and in terms of triple P's, that was third.
You are doing just opposite. Since you coined the term nominal and PPP, triple P. So what is nominal GDP and triple P? Purchase power parity GDP.
Uh, so just a moment.
Mhm.
So basically, let's say there is Indian currency, and then there is of course the international dollar. So you know how much, let's say, when you're talking about PPP, so you know how much parity there is. Let's say, uh, you know, when we talk about having the same purchasing power,
I got
right?
it. You know the definition. What is the size? What is size in terms of PPP? And what is the ranking of India? Size and ranking only, the
So
figures.
in so for purchase power parity, we are third.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And what is the size in PPP?
Uh, um, I know last year's data, if I can tell that.
Who is first on triple P GDP ranking?
US. No, no.
China.
Wait,
It's
China.
China.
Right, right.
China has overtook USA. Okay.
Last
What is
year
the
it
size
was
in nominal size of Indian GDP? Nominal size.
um mm,
Hmm.
3 point like 3 $4 trillion, I think.
One figure, one figure. You quoted three four figures just now.
Four
Yeah,
trillion
it's
dollar.
close to yeah, it's close to four. Yeah. Okay. So multiple different website, different numbers. So it's close to four. What is repo rate? Current repo rate. And what is repo rate and the figure number currently in India?
Um so basically repo rate is at the rate at which banks you know buy from, the lending rate from RBI, at which the rate at which RBI lends to the banks.
Yes. And what is current repo rate?
Um, six between 6 to 7%. Um,
No,
like
the exact number.
6.7.
No. What is the difference between fiscal and monetary policy? This is very important question. Last year it was asked in multiple BS schools. Fiscal and monetary policy.
Okay.
Your camera is not stable. Could you please make it stable?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Fiscal policy is, government spending in terms of, taxes, uh, you know, so, and monetary policy is,
You're doing
by the
something
banks.
parallelly. Parallelly, are you doing something on your some other
नो,
screen?
एक्चुअली मैंने ना अपना चार्जर यहाँ पे लगाया हुआ है, तो मैं ऐसे कोने में बैठी हूँ, तो
Okay.
ऐसे ही इसीलिए वो हिल रहा है। सो Fiscal, so basically monetary policy, when we talk about, let's say we were talking about repo rates and CRR, so that, that comes under monetary policy. Okay. And when we talk about fiscal regime, so it is more about government spending, expenditure, and,
True, true, true,
taxes.
true, 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 true. What is current exchange rate of INR against USD?
82.
No.
Um,
Okay. Uh, you know the difference what is fiscal and monetary policy. Just in case you get confused, it's very simple for me. What I use, F stands for finance minister,
mm,
F stands for fiscal. So whatever spending is controlled by the government, the finance minister,
right, right,
Nirmala,
right.
taxes and all those things is fiscal policy.
Mm-hmm.
And by
Right.
changing fiscal policy, we can change these parameters: unemployment, inflation, exchange rate, economic
Right.
climate of any country, blah blah blah. Okay,
Mm.
so Sugandha, what is I2U2? What is I2U2?
Um, I'm not, I can't recall that at the moment.
Okay, who is Donald Trump belongs to which party in USA? Donald Trump,
Republics.
Republics, is
Um,
it?
Republicans.
Republicans. Okay, so who among the following has been named the Times Magazine Person of the Year currently?
Mm, I can't recall that at the moment.
Okay, this is one question, very important.
I'll note it down.
I want you to think on it and answer me in terms of export and imports. Import impact of rupee depreciation on Indian economy in terms of exports and imports. Think on it for 10 seconds and then answer.
Impact of, okay, okay, rupee depreciating on Indian economy.
Yeah, in terms of export and imports, only these two.
Okay. If the Indian currency has depreciated, so of course the imports will become expensive, and the countries, let's say USA is exporting importing something from us, so our our like exports will become cheaper for them. So that will be, and second, we can also say that in terms of students who are, let's say, going abroad to study, so foreign education also becomes expensive because the rupee has depreciated. um
So when the
so
there is a catch here, like there is suppose there is a sale in in any mall, so we buy the double things.
sorry, sorry.
So I'm giving you an example. Suppose
Okay.
I'm going to some mall, okay,
Okay.
and there is sale of 30%.
Okay.
So if I'm buying one clothes, I would buy rather two clothes because there is a sale.
Hmm.
So the same concept applies here. When rupee is depreciated, so the foreign countries will buy more from Indian economy.
Exactly. Right,
So
because uh,
mhm. So many a times people are confused. Export will decrease, but even the export will increase because the market, Indian market, looks lucrative for
yeah,
foreign players.
of course. Even for their right, exactly. That's what I
Mhm.
was saying. Ki, because of course our goods will become more, I can say affordable, not affordable, for a lack of a better word, affordable, but
Mhm.
of course more lucrative, because in that particular amount they can get more quantities of things, rather than it's opposite for us. Like it becomes less lucrative, and even
Got
for yeah.
got it. Who is currently the president of United Nations?
So currently it is Joe Biden, but after the elections it
United
takes place.
Nations. United
Okay, okay,
Nations.
UN. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Um, United Nations. I can't recall that.
Okay. Where is the headquarter of ICC? Not cricket ICC, the International Criminal Court,
The Hague, Netherlands.
The Hague, Netherlands.
Yeah, the
Yeah. So currently ICC like ruled out like for which country president that it will be banned going to some ICC adopting countries. For which
mm,
country president? It's a huge like ruling by ICC currently.
Like considering the current, like I'm not sure, but maybe Putin, like Vladimir Putin. Like I'm not sure.
It's who is the president of Israel?
Netanyahu.
Netanyahu.
Yeah, Netanyahu.
So it's for Netanyahu.
Okay.
Okay. Hmm. What's your take on Israel-Palestine conflict?
I think when we talk about Israel Palestine concept, so I think we should not just focus on the present situation. I think we should take in consideration the historical aspects also, where I feel that Western and European forces have always played a part in that particular region. Because when we see that there has never been, I would say, a phase, which has gone very quiet in terms of when these two parts are not fighting. When it comes to Israel, I feel that it is more backed by the Western forces in terms of like US.
Got it, got it. So then since you prepared for 2 years, I know you can answer it. But you are not able to answer it when it comes to figures and all those things. Okay.
Okay, so we have to be statistically ready. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
statistically, you should be prepared with the facts, the numbers, the figures.
okay,
Just in case they ask you any fact.
okay.
Okay. Uh, moving on. The other set of questions I'm asking. Who is the petroleum minister of India?
Um, Petroleum. I read it. Um, wait. His surname, I think it was Bhupinder Singh. No,
Who is the
no.
transport minister of India?
Harshdeep. Uh,
Who There
Harshdeep.
is a motion in the parliament going on for vice president. What is this motion recently from the last 1 week? It's in discussion.
I have not. I mean, got the chance to go through that from past a week, 1 week. I'll read about it.
Okay. Who has become the first Indian American woman to be elected by United House of Representatives? What is CRR?
That's cash reserve ratio.
Okay.
So,
Mm-hmm.
cash reserve ratio is decided by the RBI for banks. It could be, that how much, let's say, minimum, percentage that the Indian banks have to maintain
Got
with
it.
them. So, and it
Got it.
depends on the economic
What
situations.
is Lemo and Becca?
Uh, s- okay. Lemo and Deca.
Yeah, Lemo and Becca.
I can't recall that at the moment.
Recently, our Prime Minister Modi has been given the highest civilian honor by multiple other nations. Could you name few of them?
Um, uh, um, uh, s- so one is Italy, Italy, and um,
Elon Musk has been given is supposed to be given a ministry. What would be the name of that ministry?
like if in India he has to be given.
No, no, no. Elon Musk is supposed to be given some ministry at USA. So what
Okay.
would be the name of that ministry? It's in discussion highlight these days.
Um, like of course he's related to Tesla and technology.
Hmm.
Mm, I can't.
Who is
Put
currently
this
the
down.
president of United States of America, USA?
So currently that's Joe Biden, but when Donald Trump takes oath after
When
uh,
when when he will be the president of USA? Donald Trump by when? Jan, Feb, March, April.
uh, January.
Okay. What is quantum computing?
Um, um,
It's in talks these days.
yeah.
Hmm.
I've read about it. I'm just recalling.
Mhm.
So, if I have to talk about, let's say, what is first of all quantum, um, um, so, let's say there are like million
Who is the
dots.
president of Italy? No problem. Who is the president of Italy?
Um,
Is in talks multiple times.
yeah, yeah, I know. Meloni. Yeah, like I'm just recalling her full name. Meloni is there. I'm just recalling her full name.
Okay, okay. No problem. So, Sugandha, my quick feedback on your uh, questionnaire session related to general awareness. Uh, I think you are good, not that good, but it's okay. But you are supposed to revise the facts.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, I have not. Like that's my lacking. Due to my job currently, तो I try to read, but then वो थोड़ा time management मुझे करना है. Like that's on
अभी
my
तो
part.
मैंने, अब सच बताऊं, अभी मैंने ना बस जनरल क्वेश्चन पूछे हैं, स्पेसिफिक में जाऊंगा तो बहुत चैलेंजिंग हो जाएगा।
ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है.
तो जीके तो कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं, इट्स वेरी
Okay.
डिफिकल्ट, इट वुड बी वेरी डिफिकल्ट फॉर यू टू आंसर, इट इज मोर रिलेटेड टू टॉपिक्स which everyone can talk at least.
ठीक है, ठीक है,
तो आई कैन आस्क एनीथिंग, तो बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट हो जाएगा, तो आपको कुछ फैक्ट्स पढ़ना पड़ेगा। आप गूगल करो फॉर जनरल अवेयरनेस एंड फ्रॉम द एनीथिंग व्हिच हैपेंड फ्रॉम द लास्ट 6 months 3 months, you should be knowing all those things and
ठीक है,
anything that is the buzz in the news.
ठीक है.
Okay.
ठीक है. I was thinking कि I'll buy GK compilations आते हैं वो 6 monthly जैसे
हम्म
यूपीएससी के भी आते ही हैं. तो जैसे
हम्म
पहले मैं उनसे पढ़ती थी तो that gives a good background and फिर जो करंट के लिए तो हिंदू is what I read and used to read. ठीक है.
हिंदू इज गुड, या बट आपको कंसाइज, आपको ना ओवर द इंटरनेट यू विल फाइंड मल्टीपल लाइक पीडीएफ फॉर्मेट्स लाइक फ्रॉम लास्ट 6 months what's
राइट,
happened.
राइट, राइट, राइट.
So
ठीक
you
है,
can
ठीक है.
get data from there as well, and you are supposed to revise the figures. What is, you were confused, what is GDP? So in terms of figures, what is nominal and PPP? So you should be knowing, like
ठीक
China
है,
is at number one in terms of PPP. So you should be knowing all those things. Since you know what is GDP, you gave a good answer. But when it comes to figures, you are like lacking.
ठीक है.
I
Sure.
know you should revise all those things.
ठीक है. Thank you for your feedback.
Yeah,
I'll keep
yeah. I
that in mind.
think I'm good, but I'm good. Satisfied, but not that satisfied. So yeah.
Sure,
Okay.
I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Surely.
Any questions for me?
I was just wanted to know कि अच्छा, in terms of let's say framing my answers, how am I?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, and the voice modulation also.
Yeah, even your communications is good. Yeah, in terms of framing your, the structure of the thought is good. Since you have the knowledge, I believe you're prepared for last 2 years, so you are having knowledge, but you are not able to recall the figures, facts.
Okay,
So
okay.
you
Yeah, I
you have to.
think that I'll work on this material. And Baki, I just wanted to know the materials that you've told me, कि अच्छा, from where all I should study and what I should
आप ये
know.
दोनों तो जरूर पढ़ लेना, बिकॉज जीडीपी और ये सारी चीजें ना एमबीए में पढ़ाई जाती हैं, व्हाट इज सी प्लस आई प्लस एम एक्स माइनस वाई। तो देयर इज चांस कि अगर कोई फैकल्टी बैठ रहा है तो दे कैन आस्क व्हाट इज फिजिकल मॉनिटरी जीडीपी।
Sure,
लास्ट ईयर
sure,
भी पूछ ही रहे थे, तो देयर इज नो गारंटी द क्वेश्चन विल बी
sure,
रिपीटेड दिस ईयर एज वेल, बट या इट्स
sure.
मोस्ट लाइकली दे कैन आस्क।
Okay, sure. And फिर जब पूरा इंटरव्यू है, so how much, what will be the duration कि अच्छा इतना segment, they're asking GK, इतना segment your resume, or let's say, एक
इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द इंटरव्यू, डिपेंड्स ऑन द फैकल्टी। कभी कभी एलएम को बैठा देते हैं, कहते बार फैकल्टी ऑफ द इंस्टीट्यूट टेक्स द इंटरव्यू, सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द
sure.
पर्सन टू पर्सन, इट वुड बी डिफरेंट।
Okay, okay, sure, understood.
या तो मेल पे उन लोगों ने मेंशन कर दिया है कि लाइक दिस वुड बी द सेट ऑफ क्वेश्चंस, तो वो स्ट्रक्चर फॉलो होगा। इफ नथिंग इज मेंशन ऑन द ईमेल, सो वो डिपेंड्स ऑन द इंटरव्यू, ही कैन आस्क
Okay,
एनीथिंग।
okay, sure, understood.
सो सुगंधा, आई थिंक आई एम गुड, गुड टू गो।
Yeah, yeah, good to go.